Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at...
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to CobraCast IRL. I almost didn't do the intro tonight because obviously today has sucked. And the topic we're going to be talking about tonight sucks. But it's an important thing to highlight. And ultimately, we need to put that intro out there because that's the man we need back running this country. And it's just amazing how terrible what we witnessed today was. But there's been more footage that has dropped recently in the last several hours. I have not seen it, so we're going to react to that together. But obviously we're talking about the Nashville situation. And what sucks about this and what pisses me off about this is that this is not even going to be something that the mainstream media is going to discuss beyond probably today. I mean, they may mention it here or there for the next couple of days, but ultimately doesn't fit their narrative. And that just shows you how disgusting the media is. Children lost their lives today. You know, I mean, at a private Christian school over someone that was mentally deranged. But also that mental derangement has continued to be celebrated by Hollywood, by big tech, by the mainstream, and by many corporations. And it's just awful. It's awful. Obviously, I am back here in Pensacola. So I'm on my laptop. So I hope that the signal is okay. So we obviously have this set up here. I tried to run Mario Kart tonight, and yeah. What's going on with you guys? What are you guys saying in the chat? So something happened with Timcast? Is that what the chat's saying? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. In the chat, Cam Man said Tim Pool's stream was cut due to YouTube. I'm going to investigate. Let's see. Hearing a lot of channels are getting hit, maybe about the subject. Let's see. So Tim took it down himself and moved it to his website, apparently to be safe. A lot of channels are getting hit. So is that in reference to this? Is that in reference to this right here? That's probably what it is, because YouTube doesn't want you talking about it because they don't want this goes completely against the narrative. Now, again, if this would have been a MAGA Trump supporter, and then it would be front page news for the next 6 months. It would have been constantly talked about for the next 6 months. And it's bullshit, you know? But so I thought Tim Pool said that, like, we shouldn't be backing down and all of that. Now, again, I obviously know that there's certain parameters you have to stay with within YouTube, but I've heard him talk about how we shouldn't back down. And it's like, dude, you back down. You play within the rules too. So quit acting like you're actually holier than thou, because you're clearly not. And so I hate when he gets up on his soapbox and does that shit. So again, I'm just speculating. We got a lot of stuff to show you guys, but I want to say hello to everyone first. Alexander becomes a new member to the Snake Pit. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Let's see. Why does my live stream says I've been live for 2 hours? I have no idea what's going on. Everything seems jacked up. Is the stream playing okay? Hailstorm, I know you and Jed are like in the call right now. So is the stream playing okay? Is everything looking good? I can't hear you guys. So
it looks good to me.
Everything looks good? Okay.
Oh, you can hear me. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Everything's good. Okay. Yeah. Right now I'm showing no viewers from the StreamYard side, and it says that it's been live for 2 hours and 7 minutes. So I really have no idea what's going on. Everything seems jacked up right now. So the chat's saying everything's good. Okay, so we got Alexander as a new member of the Snake Pit. Thank you so much. Bruce Flash, $20. Says at work, so I'll probably catch this later, but Cobra fucking crew. Dude, Bruce sent me this right here, okay? Well, after I read the next couple, I'm gonna show you guys what Bruce sent me. It's amazing. Doug, $10. Props and praise to the Nashville Metro Police for being badass and rushing into the school, quickly ending what could have been much worse. Absolutely. You know, it's so scary. It's so scary that it could have been even worse. You know what I mean? And that's why you need good guys with the gun. That's what you need. That's why you need good guys with a gun. And so shout out to those brave police officers that potentially saved more lives, because some mentally ill freak decided to go try to take the lives of innocent children. Unbelievable. Pisses me off. Blue Volt guy, did you hear about Chris Chan being released from jail? I did. I don't know a lot about Chris Chan, so I can't speak to it. So I know Chris Chan's a weirdo that apparently like hooked up with his mom or something like that. I'm talking internet lore, so I don't know all the details of Chris Chan, but the dude's a freak. The dude's a freak. But right here, so I got this today. You guys got to check this out, okay? This is why CobraCast is the best stream on the internet, and it's not because of me. It's because of all of you. All right? So Bruce Flash sent me this. He told me about, he posted this on Locals, and he told me he had one custom made for me. So check this out, chat. Check this out right here. Look at this. Look at that. That's a Cobra Crew jersey. All right? Look at that. Look at that. Come on. That is awesome. That is super badass, man. Shout out to you, Bruce. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all of your support. Yeah, man, that is awesome. So I know we need to get some D-Day Cobra merch. So I'm going to be working on that very soon, but I really appreciate all of you. Yeah, man. So it's good stuff all the way around. Except for obviously, you know, what happened in Nashville, and we're going to get further into that. Now, I don't know what I can and can't watch. So I guess we're going to have to tread lightly. All right. We're going to have to tread lightly. And, but I do wanted to go ahead, and there's a couple of things I had in my bookmarks. So I think the first thing we want to watch is this. My God, man, the leader of this country, Joe Biden, is such a disaster. This situation is such a disaster right here. But let's watch this. This is the president of the United States. Watch this.
From the White House.
My name is Joe Biden. I'm Dr. Joe Biden.
Now I'm getting a lag. You guys may have to play it. So you guys pull this up and share it, because that's why I wanted you in the call, because I'm getting lag like crazy. So find that on Benny's timeline. But this is essentially right after the shooting happened. And the Fox News cut to Joe Biden because they were told that Joe Biden was going to address it. So Joe Biden comes out while children have been shot. Children have been shot and killed. Joe Biden comes out and starts making jokes. Okay? It's insane how out of touch with reality this dude is. And this is the level of nonsense that we are dealing with. And so let me know when you guys have that pulled up. Somebody just share it in the StreamYards, and I'll pull it up. But I don't even know if he was aware of what happened. Because again, I don't even know if Joe Biden's aware of anything that's going on. He doesn't even know what day it is. So the question that I keep asking myself is, who's running the country? Because it ain't Joe Biden. Okay? It's not Joe Biden. So who's really running this country? Here we go. Go ahead and play it.
From the White House.
My name is Joe Biden. I'm Dr. Joe Biden's husband. And I ate Jenny's ice cream, chocolate chip. I came down because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. By the way, I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs.
This is the president of the United States when he's coming out to have a press conference while this horrific tragedy is going on. And all of these fucking people are laughing at what he's saying. All of them know what happened, and they're laughing. 81 million votes, the most popular president of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and play.
I think I'm kidding. I'm not. God. Ben, how are you, pal? One of the best guys in the United States Congress, Ben Cardin. Folks, it's a delight to have you all here. And who are those good-looking kids back there? They're your kids, all four of them? Well, stand up, guys.
John, we'll jump back in here. Considering the moment,
we were told that the
shooting that just happened left 3 children dead, 3 adults dead, shooters dead, and we were told he would be addressing this off the top.
Yeah, it's rather surprising. I thought that a somber President Biden would have come to the podium here and addressed this school shooting.
Now, how many times have we been told that Donald Trump wasn't presidential enough because he said mean things? How many times have we heard that? How many times? Is this presidential for all of you freaks out there? Is this presidential when children are dead? Like, the leader of the country is supposed to come out and set a tone. He's supposed to set a tone. And this guy comes out there cracking jokes. And then all of those people, I guess that were press, I have no idea, but I'm assuming that was press people as well, just laughing at his ice cream jokes, laughing at his little jokes about how his name is Joe Biden. But Trump was the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Trump was the problem. My God. Now, there's a Tucker Carlson clip that you guys can pull up and share with me. We'll do the same process there. I'll let Jed focus in on that. I wouldn't worry about the super chats, Jed, tonight. We're doing it this way. That way you can stay focused on just sharing some videos for me. But like, How pissed off do we have to be to realize what's going on here? This is why the DeSantis Trump thing is a fucking distraction. And that's why I keep saying people need to fall in line. Fall in line. There's one guy that's running the Republican Party. There's one guy that's leading the Republican Party, and his name is Donald Trump. Fall in line. Because if we don't fall in line and realize that, doesn't mean that you can't acknowledge his flaws. It doesn't mean that you can't have criticisms. It doesn't mean that. It means fall in line, or we're going to get more of that. And that's what I'm sick and tired of. I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted that parents decided to send their children to a private school. And in that private school, a mentally deranged person was able to walk in there. And I'm still not sure about how that whole thing went down. I guess there's some security footage. I don't know if we can play that security footage. I guess you guys can tell me beforehand. I don't know if it shows anything horrific, but I want to play the security footage because I haven't seen it, because I've been doing other streams. So I'm behind in the last, I'd say, 4 hours of the news cycle. I don't know what all's happened. And, okay, so it looks like we're pretty good on that front. Okay. So guys, go ahead and pull up whatever, either that's the Tucker Carlson stuff tonight or the security footage, and let's go ahead and check that out. But I decide now, as a normal thinking human being, at no point in time when someone when someone goes out and does something tragic or horrific and harms people, I never worried about what their race was, what their gender was, who they slept with, who they voted for. I never worried about those things until the mainstream media decided to worry about those things. Until the mainstream media decided, hey, whenever a Southern white guy goes out and does something horrible, we're going to amplify it over and over and over and over again. We're going to amplify it. We're going to sit there and beat this story into the ground so that we can push a narrative out there to mentally weak people that white people are bad. And whenever a non-white person creates a crime, we're going to sweep it under the rug. So now you're getting the opposite effect. And it's so easy to read into the media, because as soon as we didn't hear what the person, like, they didn't identify this person right up front. And they were very, very, very vague about things. And as soon as you can hear them vague, something ain't right about this. And it's a disgusting mindset that we have to have, but it's all because the media is so fucking horrible. They're terrible. So now we have to sit there, and every time there is a terrible situation, we have to sit there and go, what's going on here? Because the media is not there to tell us the truth. The media is there to push their narrative. So you have all of these other people that are willing to sit there and call them out and hold them accountable, which is absolutely necessary at this point in time. You have to hold them. You have to hold them accountable. Because if not, they're going to continue to get away with this, and they want mentally ill people. They want mentally ill people to eat up their stuff. Here we go with okay, I got two of them there. Okay, go ahead and so this is Tucker tonight. I don't know what he said. Back it up. I don't know exactly what he says. Bump the volume up if you can a little bit, and let's see. Here we go.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. We begin with a Fox News alert. There has been a mass murder at a Christian school in Tennessee. Several people have been declared dead, children and adults. We're learning a lot more at this hour. All the conversation on television has been about the guns that were used, and there may be a reason for that. They don't want to talk about who did it and why. Law enforcement has confirmed at this hour that the shooter was a trans person, a biological woman, identifying as a man. What does that mean? Well, we're gathering new information about this mass killing. Our own Trace Gallagher will have a live update for us. Good evening and welcome.
It's just, and again, this is they definitely want, like, I saw a meme the other day. So earlier today I saw a meme, and it was essentially it showed a plane. I think it was right to bear memes. It was a plane that was flying from California, and it was like gun control activist, and it showed him in the plane. And then as soon as it was reported that the shooter had pronouns. It shows the plane turn around and go back. Oh shit, they have pronouns. Because these people do not care about what happened. They view every opportunity as a political stand. And as soon as they can't push their narrative, they don't care about it. Imagine being that way. Imagine being so mentally ill that you determine your outrage or disgust over innocent children losing their lives, families being destroyed forever. You determine your personal outrage based on who the person was and what they did and who they slept with and who they voted for and who they identified with. If you do that, something's fucking wrong with you. Something's seriously wrong with you. Because all the people that are calling out that this person had their pronouns, they're calling that out because we understand that the media is not going to do it. The media has weaponized this stuff for far too long, and people are tired of it. And this is a huge wake-up call right here. I think Matt Walsh had a tweet right before anything was reported. He goes, a woman, I'm not going to exact quote him, but he's basically like, a woman creating this situation is very rare, almost unheard of. And you could tell where he was going with it. And of course, the people that you would expect to be triggered were triggered by it. And Matt Walsh was 100% correct. So as much as I disagree with Matt Walsh on certain topics, he's 100% on point with that. And he's a very smart guy. Matt Walsh is a very smart guy. My problem with him is that his whole TDS, he's got a mild case of TDS, a mild case, not a severe case at all, but he has a mild case of TDS. But he's a very smart guy. Now the manifesto, have we seen the manifesto? I've heard there was a manifesto. I heard one of the police officers basically said that this person's identity potentially played a part into this. So I don't know if we have that. So let's see that security footage if we have that security footage. Now again, I don't know what can happen with this stream. I don't know. Maybe, and I'm not on. So because I am in Pensacola right now and I'm on a laptop, I didn't link Rumble. Because right now I've got 4 monitors hooked up to this laptop because of the gaming stream that I was trying to do today. So has this security footage been, is it on YouTube anywhere right now? Can someone confirm that for me?
It's on a few sites, but not anything like noteworthy. So I'm not still trying to confirm that. Yeah.
Okay. Confirm that before. I see Bruce in the chat says the footage is on YouTube. Well, I know it's on Twitter. Because Elon, isn't going to censor stuff like that. You know what? Fuck it. Look, man, this is important shit. And if we get hit, we get hit. So here we go. All right. So take me to this now. Is this the person right here? This is the
Yep.
What is this fucking freak anyway? So is this a woman that identified as a man, or is this I don't understand what this person even is.
Biological female.
It's a biological female that tried to identify as a man.
That's right.
Were they on hormones and all that other shit?
I haven't seen any references to that, but if you see the images of this person, it looks like something's going on.
Okay.
Bit extra.
All right. So now this has been released by several mainstream outlets, correct?
Correct. This is the Fox News website where I'm getting this video from.
So we are sharing something from the Fox News website. Let's just put that out there. So let's part of me don't even want to watch this, not because of YouTube. It's just, man, this is terrifying. So this is in the school right here.
Looks like it.
Oh my God. I like, part of me don't want to watch it just because, not because of YouTube, but let's go.
It was working.
How you doing? This is Alston Miller, owner of PE Solar.
They put ads on it, Fox News? Really?
Wow.
What dog shit, skip ad. Holy shit.
All right,
So
that's
this-
max volume.
I don't think there's any sound to it.
Okay.
I'd turn the sound off. Go ahead and just turn the sound off. Is there a speed? Can you speed up the speed it up so it doesn't read the algorithms? Played at 1.5. Holy shit. So she shot the window? Oh my God, man. All right, shut it down because they're gonna hit us for this. So shut it down. They're definitely gonna. I mean, it's nothing bad, but they're. My heart is fucking beating like crazy right now. Not just because I'm so fucking pissed off about this. Like I'm so mad about this. I'm not even mad as much as I'm heartbroken. You know, like. And is it true? And again, chat, you're gonna have to give me information here. I saw something earlier and I couldn't confirm this, but was there something with the mother of this woman? I guess she was like, she had some kind of petition of like keep guns out of schools or something like that. I guess this was something to do with like having armed security or whatever. Something like that. And it like there's just so many problems with this. And again, I just saw that. So I can't confirm it and I'm not confirming it. But so Bob D says yes, she's an anti-2A type. So again, you're never gonna I'm not a gun expert. You know, we have people like Rolo and Joe, and obviously I'm connected with people like Real World Tactical Tony and Suresh from 221B. These people are far more versed on this than I am, but you're not there's no substitute for a good guy with a gun. There's just not. And so that's why people for whatever reason, when we do meetups and stuff, I do get a little freaked out sometimes when we do these meetups when, so I do hire private security. So for instance, when we had the Orlando meetup, not only did we have security that was provided by the venue, I paid for private security as well. I paid for a lot of private security because people's safety was that was the most important thing. This was a Geeks and Gamers event, and I paid a lot of money to have not only uniformed officers there, but non-uniformed officers, because nobody was going to come in there and do anything, and I wanted to have a visual presence there while also having, undercover presence there, because, it's all it takes is one crazy person, man. And, we can put money to Ukraine. We can put billions of dollars to Ukraine, but we can't hire armed security for our children at their schools. One armed security officer will deter that. One armed security standing there, set the tone, set the presence, set the standard that there are many retired military vets out there. There's many people that are trained for this and they could use a job, but you want to give money to Ukraine instead. And I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick and tired of this shit. There's so many veterans out there that are dealing with hardships or whatever. They would take a job in security. It's about setting the standard. It's about letting people know up front. Set the standard to go, you're not going to go to a school. You're not going to go to a school and harm children. If you do, you're going to get your face blown out. That's what setting the standard is. Don't wait until it's too late. But it's far too late for this. We've seen this too many times, way too many times. And my problem is that This isn't isolated to just today. We've seen problem after problem after problem after problem, wide ranging. My issue with this story is that the mainstream's not going to talk about it. The mainstream's not going to acknowledge the real problem. The real problem that we are facing with this particular situation, they're going to sweep it under the rug. They're not going to talk about it because it doesn't fit their narrative, because they're freaks. They're psychos. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of problems right now. Somebody just, where's it at? Let me find. There was a comment right here. There's a lot of funky stuff going on right now. I saw a comment that I'm trying to highlight. They were basically saying that, yeah. So YouTube says upcoming, doesn't show you as live. They say the same thing for Good Logic earlier tonight. Yeah, I could tell like the views are massively down. I'm showing 0 people. Like J Hellstorm, do you see where it shows 0 people in the StreamYard?
In the StreamYard.
Since we're guests, we don't see your viewers.
Really?
Yeah, I can see 900 watching from the stream.
On the YouTube side, yeah.
So my StreamYard is showing 0 people watching, and it says I've been live for 2 hours and 31 minutes. But on the YouTube side, it shows 900 people. But when I started the stream, it said I got an error message on the back end of YouTube. So super strange, man. This whole thing is weird tonight. Apparently there's a lot of people's streams that are having problems tonight. I wish this was a night that I wish I would have Rumble going. But like I said, with me on the laptop tonight, I decided not to. It's how I worded the stream. You think so? Let's see. Let's see if I change the stream. Let me see if I change the title. Let's see. Let's see what happens. No, you know what? Well, I don't think we'll get more people in here. I think we're just going to leave it. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. Everything's broken. GamerWord said, no, it's happening to everyone. Okay. So that is so weird.
Yeah,
So
if I pull up the stream, somebody actually just told me to look at the go to subscriptions and actually look at the stream, and it does say just scheduled right now.
Really?
Coming. Yeah.
Look at that. So Dan says your stream shows an upcoming event with 900 people waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is so strange. Now, chat, did you guys get a notification? Did you guys get a notification? Did anybody get a notification that's here right now? So GamerWorld says CamelCast had it happen too. Wow.
My personal YouTube account did get a notification for it when it went live.
All right. I would say almost everybody in the chat said no. There's a few people that said yes. I was signed into the account, so I don't know. All right. Well, either way, for the ones of you that are here, it's great to have you here. For the ones that that won't get notified or YouTube not telling you, obviously my apologies. I may I don't know. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow before Tuesday night's main event. And just do a quick kind of hour-long CobraCast. So we will see. But yeah, everything seems weird tonight. Everything seems off. Keck44 says I got a notification. Then Vane Game says I never got notified until the stream. Oh, he never gets notified until the stream ends. That's so strange. So I'm looking at it now. Like everything on the back end looks good. Let me open up another window just to check, because I hate that there's people that are probably thinking that I was going live tonight and that they don't even know. So let's see here. Everything's running slow. All right. So right now, from the back end side, it does show me as live. So I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do on that front. So I will just have to. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm sure there's some funky stuff going on with how YouTube probably is not happy with, the fact that there's a lot of people talking about this. All right. Dan sent me a screen cap. All right. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it, man. Let me catch up on some of these super chats really quick. Blast Radio says none of the national mainstream media is putting any energy into it. I wonder why, with a rainbow emoji. Yeah, absolutely. Boomerang Bob says the quartering had this problem earlier, saying just says upcoming, not live. That's why, because quartering only had like a few hundred people watching, and I was like, wow, that's weird. So, okay. Let me see. Brandon Anderson for 10. Shooting happened 3.5 miles from my bar while I was getting open. My regulars have kids who go to the school there. Tragic situation. My local news won't mention the obvious. They've been sidestepping it. And our media is broken. Our media is broken. I tweeted this out earlier that the mainstream media isn't part of the problem. They are the problem. They are the absolute problem. It doesn't mean that there are other issues out there that are playing into it, but the mainstream media are the problem because they're the ones that are trying to deliver all of this information in the way that they're delivering it. It's why so many people have this deranged view of the world. It's unbelievable. And all right, everybody's sending me pictures. Let me see. All right, you're all yelling at me. Stop yelling at me, Eric K. I'm just messing with you.
I posted one on Twitter too.
Yeah. So, all right. All right, so James O'Rourke, member message. I work nights, so I just woke up, saw something happen to Tim's show, then saw you was live. So is this what happened to Tim's show? Or was he worried? So for people that watched, was he just worried about everything or what? Was he worried about the topic or was he having the same kind of weird problem? Curious about that. Krista Joe for $4.99. Have you seen the water bottle prank from Benny Johnson lately turned into a big whistleblower video about the Department of Transportation? Wow. I saw the video. I was planning on reacting to it tonight, but this was before all this other stuff happened, unfortunately, today. So I haven't watched the video. I have heard about the story though. Let's see. No, he was live, then it just cut off. His guest said kill it a few times, then it went off. Really? That's so interesting. That's weird. Tim's guest said oh, what? Oh, so his guest said to kill them before they kill us, so he cut it? Is that what it was? Wow. Who was his guest? Who was his guest? Damn. That's interesting. It happened to Tim and the quartering. It's not a coincidence. I'm trying to see. That's odd. Ezra Levant. Is that who it is? Well, whatever. I mean, it's at the end of the day, I obviously look, as much as I have problems with Tim Pool, a lot of problems. I think he's a fake, a phony. And I think that he stabbed his audience in the back. I don't want to see anything happen to his channel because with all of the issues that I have, I still think he's a valuable voice. In the bigger scheme of things, I just think that he's also a two-faced person, that he's gotten so rich that now he doesn't feel that he needs his audience. And so he's willing to disrespect them. And I think that's about the worst thing you can do. Why is it so hard for people to respect their audience? Why is that so fucking hard? Like, whether it's a movie studio, whether it's the news, whether it's a YouTuber, why is it so hard to just appreciate and respect your audience? It doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean you're not going to make mistakes. It's just treat your audience like they're normal people just like you, because they are. And you're just a normal person. I'm nothing special. No fucking body on YouTube is special. We're just YouTubers. We turn our fucking cameras on at our house and we just talk. And some of us have opinions and others have opinions that people connect with. But that's it. Don't treat your audience like they're beneath you. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. I guess if you get to that certain level, I guess certain people change. I mean, like, for instance, somebody that never changed, in my opinion, was PewDiePie. And I never watched PewDiePie until he got big. But it's like, he never forgot who he was. He never lost touch for who he was. He always stayed a very humble and regular guy. And this was a guy that had 100 million subscribers, you know? But Tim is just seems like he's lost touch with it, and now he just, he doesn't care about his audience, and that's my biggest beef with him right there. Well, that and the fact that he can't stay committed to Trump. One second he loves Trump, the next second he hates Trump, and I think that mindset right there, that mindset of like you Temple, and basically not just Temple, but all of these people that one day they're praising Trump, the next day they're criticizing Trump, saying that he doesn't need to run and we need to move on from him. They're like women. They just can't make their fucking mind up. No disrespect to the ladies. I love the ladies, okay? But, these guys, these TDS guys, they act like a bunch of women. They just can't make their mind up. I'm tired of it. All right, moral objection. It's really quite simple. People obsessed with mutilating kids don't care when they are killed. Kids are fodder for their goals and fantasy. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Lee Pippin for $20. Honey Badger King here. You are not Salty Cracker. I can count to 5 now. Fuck Joe Biden. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Salty. Salty is the legend. Greedo got you. Give Sleepy Joe the permanent beard of shame. I mean, right now, Anthony Fauci's the only one. He's the only one. Chris or Joe, Twitter weirdos care more about mispronunciation of the murderer's name or the murderer's pronouns than about the kids being killed in a Christian school. Disgusting. 100%. I mean, I saw there was a tweet that went kind of like as soon as everything started happening, I saw this tweet, and I think it started getting ratioed, but I saw it, and they were basically like, what is it? Aubrey Hale. What Aubrey Hale did was disgusting, but I can understand. And they started justifying it. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's no justification for this. There's no justification. This person is evil, and they deserve to burn in hell for eternity. There's no justification of this. But it was all about like this pro like victim message that the left is always Audrey to Aiden. So now they're going by Aiden. I got you. Chris Joe says, so when is the FBI going to arrest Jane Fonda for calling for Christians to get killed when she was on The View a couple of weeks ago? Ironic timing, huh? Listen, there's a lot of hyperbole out there. I think the John Fetterman story, there's a lot of hyperbole with that. Because, I mean, I looked further into it after you guys asked me about it, and I'm like, it's like I said this when I was trying to look at it, and you guys were telling me in the last CobraCast, and I'm like, I see myself like in these vlogs, and I don't look anything like what I look in person. You know, so we do these vlogs in Orlando, and I see these videos that Steph takes me. I'm like, I don't even look like that. Why do I look so bad right then? And it's because it's a different lens. It literally changes the shapes of everything. You just look really weird. That's the whole thing with John Fetterman. Like, there's not a new John Fetterman. With that said, okay, that Jane Fonda story, Jane Fonda and what she did, next level, should be held accountable, should be questioned and detained over what she said on national television. She called for violence. They're trying to lock Trump up over hush money that they can't even prove. Jane Fonda called for violence. Straight up called for violence of the very people that were attacked today. So, yes, there's some hyperbole sometimes on the conservative side, or, a lot of the stuff that's called out, this Jane Fonda stuff, not hyperbole. She should be detained. Pull that clip up, guys. Pull the clip up of Jane Fonda. Let's let everybody remember what Jane Fonda did on The View just a few weeks ago. Let's keep this in mind right here. This is a disgusting freak right here. Play it.
We're not going back. I don't care what the laws are. We're not going back. I think the women will rise up. That's the activists. That's Jane speaking, and she probably will get a Nobel Prize.
But it's the truth.
Very soon.
It is the truth. But they're not going to do it.
Besides marching and protesting, what else do you suggest? Well, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not a miraculous. What did you say?
Murder.
She's kidding. Wait a second. She's just kidding. Don't say that. That's you don't know. They'll pick up on that and just run with it. Worst. She's just kidding. Well, let me talk to you about.
We're not going.
That ain't kidding. And I love how they'll pick up on it. They'll pick up on her calling for murder of people that disagree. Yeah, everybody would pick up on that. Everybody. So she is not kidding. I would love to hear her comments about what happened today in Nashville. I'd love to know what you think about that, Jane Fonda, you psychopathic leftist freak. I would love to know what she thinks about that. Disgusting. Disgusting. So, good call out on that one, Krista Joe. Joe C. Pureblood. It was discovered after a search of his home that he had hatred for Christians and was a former student there. Well, again, but it is a she, correct? If I'm trying to understand this. So it's a biological woman that identified as a he, him, correct? Again, guys, is that right?
Yeah.
Guys, okay. Okay, so it is a she. And again, that part confused me too. So I had no idea. So I'm like, wait a minute. Was it again, who the fuck knows with these freaks? But yeah, pronouns in bio, not surprising. Yeah, unbelievable. Blast Radius, LGBT and the leftist media will spin what happened as gun violence issue, and the little weirdo was getting bullied. So he was justified in what he did. You start to see them say it now. So again, she. But I get it. I get the confusion. I understand the confusion. Let me see. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifted 1 D-Day Cobra membership. Man, it has been a membership crazy day at Geeks and Gamers. We got over 200 gifted memberships on the Geeks and Gamers channel today. Most of that was Mage Demon. Shout out to Mage Demon. So it's been crazy. Right now, this channel is like 70 members away from 1,000. 70 members from 1,000. Insane. Amenthi says the shooters let's see. Let's see. The shooters jumped. Stop jumping on me. Oh my god, where did it go? I'm looking. All right, the shooter indicates there were please respect their current state of unlife as they adjust to this new lifestyle change. Hail the snake pit. Oh, I see what you're saying now. So the shooter were. Not anymore. Not here. It's were, because it ain't here no more. She ain't here no more. Shout out to you. I didn't understand exactly what you were saying there, but it totally makes sense now. I just had to read through it. So were. Stacy S 900. So you are strong, Jeremy. I had to log out of YouTube and log back into YouTube to find you. What? See, that's just wild to me that I don't understand. The fact that we've got, and right now we're about to break 1,000 viewers. Okay. And it's basically just the stream's broken. And the snake pit is still showing up at 1,000 strong. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. We're powering through a broken YouTube right now. So thank you. Stacy S, I appreciate it. So Stacy S had to log out of YouTube and log back in to find the D-Day CobraCast IRL. Shadow Warden, this is a major neglect on the school's part. They should have upgraded to metal doors and gotten rid of the glass side panels. Yeah, I mean, so I don't like talking about my personal life to the internet because weirdos that hate me, 100%. They're freaking crazy. Like when I first started YouTube and, you know, like started getting traction, I'd mention some of my family stuff, but like I don't do that now as the channel's grown and as, you know, Geeks and Gamers has grown, these psychopaths. So now it's like there's this whole narrative out there that like I've lied about family and stuff. Like, so yes, I have a daughter, and so I've had her in private school for most of her life. She's not in private school anymore, but that's why this hit me so hard. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've been through that. I've been through seeing the security measures at the school that I would go, that I had her in, you know what I mean? And so hearing that this happened, it's like, it just pisses me off because there are people out there that fought for this country. There are people out there that are highly trained. There are people out there that if you hired them, if you were to put the money into it, are our kids not worth it? Why is Ukraine worth it, but our kids here are not worth having one armed security guard? Why? Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? And I just, it's sick. It's sick. And I get really frustrated over it. Because again, there's a lot of people out there that fought for this country. There's a lot of people out there that put their lives on the line, and maybe they had, you know, maybe they had a rough go of it afterwards, you know, but guess what? They'd be standing right there and they'd be willing to do the job. Yet we're sending money over to fucking Ukraine instead. Why? I don't know. But Salty Saurus Rex just gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Appreciate that. James O'Rourke, I got that one. Doug for the member message. Benny did a live from home about this tonight. He pulled it up almost instantly. Let's see. He was live on Rumble. Yeah, I've got to get better about making sure Rumble's up every time I go live. I think we could do some cool stuff if I really focused in on D-Day Cobra over there on Rumble as well. Cliff says Lotus Eaters was demonetized. That is the precursor to it happening to others. Remember, 18 months until election. Same thing prior to 2020 election. Yeah, I heard about that. Sargon, man, Sargon's been watching me for a long time, which is crazy to think about. Like, Sargon's like a legend, and he's always enjoyed watching Geeks and Gamers and watching me. And I'm like, that is insane to me. Like, he's an absolute Chad legend. And so, you know, I'll definitely, if we can signal boost that tomorrow on Tuesday Night's Main Event, I'll be more than happy to do whatever I can to help those guys out and give them a signal boost. Mr. Melee123 Gaming for $20. Ian was on a rant about the situation, wanting to know everything she was on. I started posting content to my YouTube channel, still green, but would love a shout out for Mr. Melee123 Gaming. That is Mr. Melee123 Gaming. There you go, buddy. Congrats on your channel. Hope everything works out for you, man. And thanks for the information on what was going on Timcast earlier. James O'Rourke, $9.99. I may watch Tim, but I lost respect for him. So you have my membership money. You're 100. Check out WWE 2K23. A lot of replayability. Well, thank you, and I appreciate that. Look, the weirdest thing, man, it's I don't understand this. And I feel like I can truly kind of understand things when I take a step back. Okay. I find myself watching Tim a lot, and I don't find him entertaining at all, but his show is good. But he's the worst part of the show. You know what I mean? It's so weird. Like, he is the show because he created the show. He runs the show. He's responsible for the show, but he's the worst part of the show. He's horrible. Like, I hate listening to him. You know what I mean? It's wild. It makes no sense. He's the worst part of the fucking show. But it's a good show still because of the structure, because of the guests, because of the topics. But he's so bad. I don't like listening to him at all. Well, no, when Luke goes on his Ian, when Ian goes on his TDS rants, it's pretty cringe. It's pretty cringe. But yeah, it's wild because I'm sitting there, I'm watching it. It's like I'm watching it and I'm like, how is he so annoying, yet this show is so good? You know what I mean? It's such a wild dynamic. Let me see. Oh, but thank you for that, James O'Rourke. I really appreciate that. Seeker of the Moon member message. Jeremy, would you consider making Geeks and Gamers bandanas? I'm not a hat guy, but I would love to rock some merch. Also, tell Dan Vask he's gay. Well, I don't have to tell Dan that because he knows. But as far as bandanas goes, yes, I would love to get bandanas. That's actually a good idea. So I totally hear you on that. Not everybody's a hat person. I'm a very particular kind of hat person. So like certain hats I will wear, but I'm really particular about the type of hat that I wear. Just chilling for $10. It was abomination. It was an abomination to God that committed this evil. Yes. It's so sad. It's so awful. And I don't even know how to comprehend it, man. And hopefully we're going to hopefully this will wake some people up for the next election cycle. And that's the sad silver lining of this. I wish that there was never a tragedy that I had to comment on like that, but that's just like, what else can you say other than the only good that can come of this is hopefully it will get some of these people in the middle to realize like our country's heading down the wrong fucking path. The entire West is heading down the wrong fucking path. And if people don't wake up and realize that, it's going to get far worse. Far worse. And that's just I feel like shit even saying that, you know what I mean? But yeah. Your Barmy pouring out one for GungHo Mac. Rita got you. What happened to GungHo Mac? Where's GungHo Mac? GungHo Mac's in my chat. GungHo Mac, where you at? You still talking shit about me? I'm looking for GungHo Mac. Where are you at, GungHo Mac? I know you're in the fucking chat. Go ahead and say something sarcastic or say something negative about me or whatever. Go ahead. I don't see him. Something's wrong. Is he okay? Where's GungHo Mac? Is he okay? Is he all right? Now we're memeing on you, GungHo Mac. I don't see him. Usually when GungHo Mac doesn't comment that quickly, something's wrong. So I don't know what happened to him. Your Barmy. Salty Source Rex, there's a 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. I appreciate that. Grizzly Nightmare. Oh, no, sorry. Renee's Ramblings. Shout out to the Nashville dispatchers for taking the call, getting the cops sent, and controlling the chaos. Most important responders you never see. You're right about that. And that's the true heroes of most situations. And that's what a lot of people don't really understand. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I know this because, so I worked retail for a long time. Obviously, I think most of you that follow the channel or follow Geeks and Gamers knows that. I worked retail a long time. What did I do most of the time? I did the majority, not the majority, but when I say majority, we're talking like slight majority, because I did a lot of different things in retail. But the slight majority of the time, I spent running the overnight stock crew. And the overnight stock crew, that's the heart and soul. That's the heart and soul of a grocery store or, you know, a Walmart or a Target or whatever. It's the overnight stock crew. That's the heart and soul of it all. Those are people that work the hardest, that put the most into it. Without the overnight crew, you're not going to have all of that. Overnight crew is where it's at. And those are the people that are never seen, though. You know, usually back then anyway, I mean, the store would typically close at 11 or 12. Stock crew would get there around 10 o'clock at night. Store would shut down around 11. We would work overnight, and the store would open back up at 6 or 7 a.m. We would, you know, leave at 8 a.m. So no one really ever saw, you know, that crew. But that crew did so much. So that's kind of to the point of the Nashville dispatchers for taking the call, getting the cops sent, and controlling the chaos. Most important responders you never see. So that's kind of the point I'm trying to make about that. So There's a lot of unwritten people out there that are unrecognized people that don't get the respect they deserve. So, swig of water for all of the people behind the scenes that deserve the credit, and also swig of water for the working man out there, the retail working man. Jace, did I miss your super chat? Jace, did I miss yours? Well, we're going to go back and find it. If I did. Oh, my bad. Here it is. Jace, the pop culture vandal. Doesn't excuse it, but Brandon was allegedly speaking at a small business summit for Woman's Month in that Fox segment, and it wasn't about the shooting. That's fair. That is fair. So I will say that's 100% fair. And still, though, as the leader of the nation, like, I think you should at least come out and go, hello, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. Before we get started, I just think we need to make a quick point to recognize that we've had a horrific situation happen in Nashville right now. We're still getting details, but I just want everyone affected to know that, the United States and the White House, we're with you, and we're going to be there. And whatever support you need, we're going to be putting all hands on deck. Thank you guys so much. And God bless the people that, were affected by this, and then move on. And then you can go ahead and do your thing. Now, he's not sharp enough to do that. You know what I mean? He's not sharp enough to do that. He doesn't even know where the fuck he's at. But so I can acknowledge that that's probably not the setting 100%, but you can still give a vague statement, and that's what the leader is supposed to do. But hey, that is asking way too much. That is asking way too much. Certainly too much from Biden. So yes, trust me, I know. When I said it, I know. Grizzly Nightmare says, did you see Alex Stein on Luke We Are Changed today? I did not, but Alex is my boy, so I'll have to check that out. Alex Stein is my boy. Love that dude. Rob Lee says, it's because Tim mostly says what we're all thinking. That's why it's a hit in the rear when he's effed up. Replace him. You're more real. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I genuinely think Temple's an intelligent guy. I think Temple's an intelligent guy. I think that he's well-versed on things, but I also think that he loves to hear himself talk way too much. And I know EVS was on there the other night, and so I did go back and watch that. And as I said, when you guys told me EVS was on, what did I say? And I was like, if EVS is on, I'm sure he's fantastic because he's a very charismatic person. He just has that ability. He's got this ability to kind of charm a room, charm a setting. He's just that good. And I mean, I did show with the guy for years, so I know exactly what his strengths are, and he's really good at that. And so I watched that episode, and he really was good. Honestly, Tim let Tim talk way more than I think I've ever seen a guest talk. That's because Ethan's a master at that type of stuff. He's fantastic at it. And so when you guys told me that he was good, I was like, well, I have no doubt about that. No doubt. But that was a rarity for Tim Pool to let anybody talk that much. A rarity. So, I couldn't believe it. I was like, God damn. Like, this is why I wouldn't, like, there's a lot of reasons I will never go on Tim Pool. A lot of reasons. One of many is that he typically doesn't let his guests talk. And you're not there to do your show. You're there to do his show, and it's not about you, yada, yada, yada. But also just, I don't think I would get along with Tim at all. At all. Let's see. Raven Nevermore says, oh, yep, got that one. Yeah, Raven Nevermore. And thank you, Rob Lee, for that. I appreciate that. Raven Nevermore says, it's good we point out bad stuff, but we also have to point out the new good things. A Drink with Crazy and Iron Age media are pointing out new creative like Drunk 3PO and other creating new culture. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm all for, like, look what Ripa did. Eric July, look what he did today. He hired Kara Lynn, who that was the young lady that was canceled by Limited Run Games for following conservatives on social media. So they fired her, and they caught up in a firestorm. And now Ripa, who's, Eric July, who's created the Ripaverse, he's now gone out and hired her, which is fantastic. So happy about that. And yeah, I mean, let's see. I see you, Lock. It says gonna recheck to see if it shows Jeremy live. I don't think so, but that's huge for Ripa. I'm really happy. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow night on Tuesday night's main event over on Geeks and Gamers channel. And but yeah, Ripa did hire her. That announcement was today, and I thought that was super cool. Myoclonic Jerk says a good day for Biden is him not crapping his pants. Sad but true. Sad but true. And so it doesn't show that I'm live. So it still doesn't show it yet. We still have right at 1,000 people here. So that's a testament to all of you guys. So everything's fucked. Brockatron, who deserves the beard of the beard shall never be feared. Yeah, who do we got, Jay Hailstorm? We got some. I mean, I personally I don't think that the beard of shame needs to go to anybody attached to the Nashville thing, because that's not a meme story at all. That's a tragedy that I don't want to meme that in any way, shape, or form for our, to monetize our show or anything. But yeah, so we're not going to be memeing anything that happened today, because that's an awful tragedy that I never would want to, do anything like that. A lot of people want Biden, though.
I was going to say, when in doubt.
Jane Fonda. But Jane Fonda that's still. I think Biden, we can meme on Biden for not even acknowledging, but that's not a direct tie to it. Does that make sense? Because Biden, when he goes out there and he starts mumbling about stuff, and then what was the other thing I saw with Biden? There was another thing that I wanted to show you. There's so many, you know what I mean? There's so many. Hang on. See if I can find it. There was some. Oh, by the way, let me put this in the chat. I got to play this one for you guys, chat. I got to play this one. Let me see. Copy link. Okay. Hey, guys, I'm going to put this in the private chat. I want you to pull this up. This is bad. All right. It's a slight change of subject, but it's something we've covered a lot on this channel. Okay. This is a really, really bad look for Ron DeSantis. This is a really bad look. So we're going to play this right now. This is a terrible look for Ron DeSantis. This is from the other day. So let's play this and listen. Go ahead.
Not great as far as campaign skills. He may get there, but he doesn't have them yet. Who's
running his campaign?
The Bushes are all tangled up with him. Bush, that can raise him $1 billion, get him all kinds of money.
Jeb Bush.
George
Bush.
Yeah, they're great.
Karl Rove involved.
Karl Rove
is involved.
I assume he'll be the coach on the field. I think he is.
But do you know that he's been advising DeSantis?
He's been advising. He's not great as far as campaign skills.
So he just said that the Bushes and Karl Rove are advising Ron DeSantis. This is fucking horrible. Now, we know that Jeb Bush endorsed him. We know that he said his hero is basically George H.W. Bush. And we know Karl Rove does not like Donald Trump at all. That is a massive fucking yikes right there. That is a massive yikes. Big time. Like, holy crap. So yeah. Like, this is what happens, man. Trump continues to be proven right. He continues to be proven right. What did he say? Ron DeSanctimonious. What did he say? Trump just doesn't do shit to do it. That's what people don't like. That's why all these MAGA supporters that turn on Trump, I'm like, have you ever paid attention to Trump? Trump knows what he's doing. He clearly knows what he's doing. So no, this is 100% like tactical, what he's doing. So if he's got the Bush family involved with his campaign and Karl Rove, if Karl Rove is running DeSantis' campaign, massive red flags, but also just understand Karl Rove is not a dumb man. He knows how to win elections. He won 2 of them. He won 2 of them for George W. Bush. George W. Bush is a far, far, far worse candidate than Ron DeSantis. So, but he can't do it without MAGA. And that's the reality of the situation. So if everything just keeps lining up, man, everything keeps lining up to just prove that Trump was right. Was right. Like, even like this one. Let me show you guys this one. Okay. Here. We'll put this in the private chat. You guys pull this one up really quick. Right there. Pull that one up. Look at this one right here. Like, this is no better. Raven Nevermore. This is also why I'm trying to get a drink with Crazy and Iron Age Media on all things. We need these people on Tuesday Night's Main Event and FNT, even when they're uncomfortable. A drink with Crazy doesn't think he can do a show. Yeah, I mean, it's an intimidating thing, you know, for sure to have big shows like that. But we're all about trying to help people out and signal boost stuff for sure, man. So listen to this one right here.
That's not a plan. That's a slogan. We need a strategy to end the war. But our leaders talk as if they're perfectly fine with it going on forever, fueled by American money and Ukrainian lives. But honestly, blaming Biden, demanding accountability, wanting the Europeans to do more, that's the easy part. And many of the Republican presidential candidates made those points in response to a questionnaire from our friend and colleague, Tucker Carlson. The hard question is, what would you do? Not a lot, according to this guy, Ron DeSantis, or as he perhaps should now be known, Ron Dukakis. Because just like the hapless Democrat presidential nominee in 1988, DeSantis managed to look weak and incompetent all in one go. I've got nothing against the Florida governor, far from it. I was a huge admirer of his strong stand on COVID. He stood up to the groupthink, the media, he followed the science, he protected his state, and he deserves credit for that. But his first foray into foreign policy, let's just say, it seemed more provincial than presidential. A leading candidate making a massively consequential policy announcement in response to a questionnaire from a TV show, that is amateur hour. Calling the invasion of a sovereign country a territorial dispute, giving moral equivalence to the criminal and the victim. And then, instead of cleaning it up, making it worse. He tells our friend Piers Morgan he was mischaracterized. How can you have been mischaracterized when it was your own words that you freely sent in responding to a questionnaire? Piers and Tucker have completely different views on Ukraine, but Ron Dukakis was trying to agree with them both. It is weakness and incompetence and flip-flopping and pandering, all squished into one deeply unserious episode. And that is deeply worrying when the threats to what America stands for are so serious.
100%. And look, what did I say? What did I say not too long ago? What did I say about Ron DeSantis? First of all, I said he's fantastic governor. Love the guy. He's awesome. And I think that if he holds off and falls in line and, you know, supports Trump fully, then he has a wonderful opportunity in 2028. That's what I've said consistently. I also said, but if you're going to start stepping outside of Florida, right now he's a big fish in a small pond. When you start talking about nationally, you can't compete with Trump. Ron DeSantis on his best day can't touch Trump on his worst day. That's what I've been saying. He can't compete. Trump is, I don't know how to explain Donald Trump. I don't know how to explain what he has. There's this it factor about Donald Trump. Like we were talking about, what was it? We were talking about Howard Dean the other day about his speech, you know, rah! And it's like, that's all it took for Howard Dean to lose all of his momentum. Trump can't lose momentum. It's impossible for Trump to have he's not going to lose any significant ground with his base. And he just has this ability to just deflect everything. It's just the way he talks. It's the way his presence is. It's everything about him. I don't know what it is, but you can't touch that guy. The charisma is next level. There's never been anyone with the charisma of Donald Trump. There's never been anyone. I don't know what he has. He's just got an it factor about him. And it's just like, we've seen politicians just get destroyed over the smallest things, and Trump just survives everything. In fact, everything makes him stronger. Like there was like a poll, like 76% of Americans said if Trump's indicted, it's either going to help his campaign or just at least not hurt it. It's like, who else can be arrested? And it actually helps him. Only Trump can be arrested and it still helps their presidential campaign. You know, it's crazy. But with DeSantis, I don't know who got in his head. I guess it was Jeb and George W. Bush. I guess they got in his head and made him believe that he could actually compete with Trump nationally, but he can't. And maybe they thought that all these charges were going to take Trump down. Maybe they thought January 6th was going to take him down. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. Now, from what I understand, did Trump do an interview with Hannity tonight? Am I right about that, guys?
Yeah.
Do we have some clips of that I have not seen them?
I was still kind of going through it. It's
Okay.
More so reiterating some stuff we've already covered.
There was something about Elon that I saw going around that he was asked. I think Hannity asked him about Elon or Twitter. I'm not sure. So if we can find that clip right there. But yeah, I mean, it's DeSantis has just walked right into a buzzsaw. He's walked right into a political buzzsaw, and he's getting destroyed. He's getting absolutely destroyed right now, and he deserves it. He deserves it. Why was Donald Trump good enough for you when you needed his endorsement? Why was he good enough? He was good enough when you needed his endorsement, but he's not good enough now. Pretty interesting how that plays out, huh?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. So here we go. All right. So let's see this.
By the way, Elon Musk revalued Twitter at only 20 million.
Well, it was not
20 billion, I'm sorry. No.
But he did a big favor by letting people know how corrupt our government is, because that's essentially what it is.
By the way, Elon Musk.
Okay. So Trump giving him a little bit of a compliment there. He's got to get back on Twitter, man. He's got to get back on Twitter. He's got to do it. Look, True Social sucks. Okay. I have a True Social right now. I guess I got signed out. I'm trying to log back in. I don't remember my password, so I keep trying to do password change. They don't send me a fucking email. I can't even get signed. No, I know people that I could get back in no second at all, but that's not really the point. I don't really like using True Social, but like I can sign in like on my computer, but through my phone, I'm logged out and I don't know my password, and whatever saved passwords in there is not working. So I do the whole forgot my password, send me a fucking email. It won't send me the email. I'm like, what do you expect? But I mean, there's no point in it. Like I've told like people that I've interacted with or some of these events I've been to, like I could contact somebody that's True Social right now to help me out with. That's not the point though. Everybody doesn't have that ability. So why should I have that ability? It's not like it's a pressing matter. Well, I have to do it anyway. So I don't like True Social. I don't like the name. I don't like that it's called Truths. I think that's the cringiest shit of all time. I think Elon's right. It should have been called Trumpet. That would have been a lot funnier, you know? But he needs to get back on Twitter.
There's a longer clip of him actually talking about that.
I've got that ready.
Okay. Let's see. Which one is it? Either one of these? The same one?
It might be.
Okay. I got confused when I saw the same thing. All right, let's go.
Go a step further. They spied on my campaign. Do you remember I said a long time ago, I hear that they spied on my campaign. And at that time, because Truth is incredible, but at that time I was using Twitter. Now I use Truth, although they want me back on Twitter desperately.
Are you going to go back?
Well, we'll talk about that at some point, but I love Truth. I think Truth is
he's
incredible.
coming back.
I think 389%. It's the hottest thing there is.
By the way, Elon Musk.
Come on, Trump. You got to get back. So this is the part where he complimented Musk. Trump. Like, I need Trump to tweet out, I've never seen a thin person, or what is the Diet Coke one? I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke or something like that. Or he talked about McDonald's. And so he's like, McDonald's is very unhappy with me. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to keep eating this crap anyway, or something like that. Like, his tweets are legendary, man. We need him back. No, I know he's under contract with Truth Social. So we need him back though, for sure. Doug says, did you watch the Trump rally in Waco, Texas Saturday, or Hannity Trump interview tonight? Trump was awesome. 45-47. So there's your answer on the Hannity interview. I did see some clips from his his Waco, Texas rally. And so yeah, he's coming back to Twitter. It's happening. It's definitely happening. So I don't know when, and so we'll have to see how that all plays out. But I would say definitely from I'd say before the end of the year, I think he'll be back on Twitter, and that'll be awesome. So, all right, let's see. Let me see. I saw a comment here. All right. Don't try to like his personality if you don't, but do you like his policies? That's what matters. Talking about Trump? I love Trump's personality, if that's what you're talking about. And yes, I love his policies as well. Not all of them. I have criticisms of his policies, like anybody. I don't agree with any human being on the planet 100% of the time. That's just not reality. That's why I hate that we're living in this world where every time like you tell somebody like, "Oh, I watch so and so," I don't agree with everything they say, but it's like I don't agree with everything anyone says. There's not a single person on this planet that I agree with everything they say. So it's an automatic qualifier that I don't agree with everything anyone says. That's just, and same with you. Every single person here does not agree with everything I say. You just don't. You may agree with most things I say. You may agree with some things I say, but you don't agree with everything I say. That's not normal, you know? Oh, I got you. I got you, Mrs. Jamie. I got you. Let's see. Can Man says, I don't even agree with 100% of what I say. Can Man just talking shit, and I gotta love it. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. See, sometimes I just need to leave the snake pit alone. You know, you don't need me jumping in there trying to get involved. You guys are having your own conversations. You have your own discussions, and then I'm gonna try to come in there and try to interject. No. I don't belong there. Okay. Sometimes the snake pit is handling business, and I don't have to get involved. Okay. But you're all welcome to have your conversations. And I'm not gonna member chat you. I know. I'm sorry. Jeremy's take on Jurassic World 3 is 100% BS. Hold the fuck on. I haven't seen Jurassic World 3. I've seen Jurassic Park 3. I like Jurassic Park 3. Yes, I like Jurassic Park 3. Okay? I like Jurassic Park 3. Stacey says, stay out of it, Jeremy. Grotto Rabbit says, I agree with everything Jeremy says on CobraCast. Look at that. Better discussions in the pit than whatever Jeremy's talking about. Fucking love that. I love it. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I like Jurassic Park 3. All right, because they go back to the islands. Like that's the whole point of like that's what feels good about it. And it's got the pterodactyls in it. It's awesome. I like Jurassic Park 3, okay? I like Jurassic Park 1 and I like 3. Those are the only two Jurassic Park movies I like. Of course we don't. You're a Bama fan. So I'm probably going to wrap this up soon because I am back here in Pensacola. I do have some family obligations over the next couple of days. And of course, I'm going to be up live in the morning for Geeks and Gamers Live. And then we have Tuesday night's main event tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we have the political stream over on Patriot Outpost. And then I got another stream that night. So I have a lot of streaming going on, but I'm trying to get some family stuff in while I'm here for the next few days. Then I'll be in Orlando this weekend for MegaCon. The Geeks and Gamers crew will be at MegaCon. We're going to have a panel. So if you're there, please come by and see us for sure. But it's crazy, man. It's like, wait, you guess what's a no? What was that for me? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to ask? Or what's a Pensacola? What's happening on Geeks and Gamers Live? So I am, you know what? I'm going to put a poll in the chat right now. I'm going to put a poll in the chat right now. Okay. Here's my question to all of you. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me type it out and then you guys get to answer it. All right. So let's see. Should I, or I'll just say, make G and G Live into D-Day Cobra Gaming. You guys want this? So a lot of you are always asking me to like, hey, I go gaming on Twitch, but you don't like Twitch. So I'm thinking about making Geeks and Gamers Live, our live channel, into D-Day Cobra Gaming. Do you guys want to see that? Would you like me to make that into my YouTube gaming channel? So right there, make G&G Live into D-Day Cobra Gaming. There we go, right there. So answer it and let me know what you think. So it would essentially, I would just rename it to D-Day Cobra Gaming. I would probably unlist all of the stuff that we have over there archived. I may have to put it somewhere else, but I don't want to start a new channel. I have way too many channels as it is. Geeks and Gamers Live is not doing anything really. Most of the videos don't even pull 1,000 views. So I think, if I was going to do, Chicken Genius says, no Fortnite, no Nintendo, play real games. You know, that's what people said to me when I'd play Call of Duty or Titanfall. They're like, why don't you play real games? So, you know, at the end of the day, all you can do is play what you enjoy. And I enjoy Nintendo, and I love Fortnite. I'm going to play Modern Warfare 2 and whatever else. So, yes, I would play the fuck out of Fortnite. Dude, your channels are confusing enough. That is fair, Bull Bear. That is fair. We have so many channels. I totally get that. That's fair criticism for sure, Bull Bear. That's fair. So there's a lot of yeses. So I do have Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh, GungHo Mac decides to show up. Look who's here. GungHo Mac decides to show back up to the snake pit. Good to have you here, buddy. We didn't know what happened to you. At least you're back now, okay? So it's good to see you. We still have 900 people here as we're wrapping up this stream. Let's see. Well, the political outpost, that's Patriot Outpost. That's Ryan's channel. So we flip-flop the political stream from his channel to this channel. Honestly, I don't know how you guys keep up with all the shit we have going on. You know what I mean? It's a very fair point. We're getting Beer to Shame. Jay Hailstorm's working on it now. When's it going to be done, buddy?
Did we vote?
We didn't vote, but I thought we were going to go with Biden.
I thought that's what we were going to do, but I never heard confirmation.
All right, do it.
All right.
Get to work. All right, so guess what? We are hit the like button, 935 watch. We have 935 people here after I said I'm wrapping it up. And somebody said even with YouTube suppression. Well, let's talk. We got a few minutes. Let's talk. All right. Let me end this poll real quick. GungHo Mac. He says, you can time me out, but I'll come back like herps. All right. So 74% said yes. So I think the 24% that said no, or whatever it was, 25% said no. That's mainly because they just don't want me to play Fortnite. That's really what it comes down to. So, yeah, I think, well, the reason I don't want to give it to Jane Fonda, like I said, I don't really want to meme what happened today. What happened today was like, it's so sad, man. It's so sad. And I can only imagine how many families are out there are affected, because the whole, I don't know, do we know what the population of the school was? Do we know how many kids went to that school? Do we know the number? Curious about that. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, except herpes. Let's see. Fortnite is like nearly 2 weeks. What do you mean? If Punk versus Austin would have happened, who would have gone over? Says Tyler. What up, Tyler? If Punk versus Austin would have happened, I think that in the time frame that they were probably going to do it, I think Punk would have went over. at that point in Austin's career and at that point in Punk's career when they did that promo for WWE, the video game, I think Punk would have went over in that moment because he was the hotter guy at that moment, and Austin was on the back end of his career. So it would have made sense for Austin to put him over to elevate him to even bigger level. So obviously I'm an Austin guy. Okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest of all time. Well, him and Ric Flair. So I'd take Austin all day over Punk, but I'm just saying in that situation, I think the right call would have been for Punk to go over. So, but no, that you're right. Vince and HHH would have never let him get over. So that's true too. I disagree. JM, the Elite fan. By the way, JM, did you send me a card? Is that you? I got it. I went to my PO box today, so I think that was you, right? JM's always supporting over on Rumble too, so I'm sorry we didn't have a Rumble link tonight. But I think Punk's fantastic in the ring. I think he's a phenomenal in-ring performer. It wasn't you. So somebody said so. It was, I think they signed it as JM. So, but I think Punk is fantastic in ring ability. I think he's really good. So Jeremy would not save. Let's see. So Jeremy would not save Ryan by sucking on Brie Larson's toes. Just remember that. Just remember hearing that. No, I would absolutely not save Ryan by having to suck on Brie Larson's toes. Ryan would have to die if that happened. There's no way. Like if it was a life and death situation and Ryan's life depended on me sucking Brie Larson's toes, you kiss Ryan goodbye. He's done. He's done. It's over. He's not that important enough. Like there's no way I could do that. There's no way I could do that. I couldn't survive that. I couldn't survive that. No, I'm not sure who could. Who could survive that? You know what I mean? So I played Destiny 1 when it came out, and I hated it. I really hated Destiny. I hear it got a lot better after the release, and Destiny 2, apparently, people loved it. But I did try Destiny out. Who would? Ian, there's no way you would suck Brie Larson's toes. Have you seen Brie Larson's feet? Have you seen them? I don't think you would, bro. I don't think you would. Don't make me pull. We have a strict rule here at CobraCast. We don't pull Brie Larson's feet up on stream here. All right. We don't do that around here. All right. I respect my audience way too much. I would never do that to you. I would never want to put you through that. I appreciate you guys for making this entire stream possible for me. And so I would never want you guys to have to sit there and look at Brie Larson's feet on this stream. I would never want to do that to you. So I'm not going to do that to you. Swig of water for the working man. I can't. No. All right. I'll listen. I'll ask you guys. All right. That's the only way. Do you want me to show you Brie's feet? I don't think you do. I don't even know why I'm asking this question. Okay. All right. You want me to show Brie's feet? There it is, right there. I better not. I better not be disappointed in you, Snake Pit. I better not. Don't. This is way too close, bro. This is way too close. But right now, all right, we got some smart people. We got smart people. Okay. Please don't. Please don't. Don't say that, Can Man. There's a lot of ladies here. So there's a lot of ladies here. So, we have a huge female audience here at CobraCast. So don't say that. All right. Whew. 63% so far says no. You guys shut that down. You guys shut that down. Snake Pit rising up. I'm proud of you guys. We have avoided. Now that would have gotten the stream taken down probably. We probably would have gotten hit. We probably would have gotten hit. So I'm glad to see the Snake Pit letting it go. So Snake Pit rise up. All right, so no brief feet. That's 250 votes. Boom. Good job, everybody. Good job. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. You guys are the best. And you know, since you guys were so great, you get rewarded.
On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head.
Oh, man. Although, you know what you should get rewarded for? This is the reward. You guys earned this. You're gonna get this right here.
It's time to be a hero. It's time to wear the most advanced anti-COVID mask available on the market. The Glor 9000.
What's wrong? It's totally normal to wear Halloween outfits.
This is how your moral is. When the urge comes, it is time to procreate. I must find a quiet place. May I lay my egg here?
No, why not?
I don't care what that mean human says. It's my right to lay an egg here. Refreshing. The mask not only keeps me safe, but my baby as well. Humans are not communicating with me. Hello. Bill Gates will now block out the sun, and I will build this rocket and escape your planet. I've conquered a lot of planets. This was pretty easy to conquer. Thank you. Thank you, Earthling.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Alex is the best, dude. Alex is the best. Oh my God, man. He's so funny. He's so funny. So there, you guys all earned that with your rejection of Brie Larson's feet here on this stream. And I understand. That's Ryan's girl now. Okay. She liked his tweet. That's great. Wonderful. I'm happy for him. But we can't have no Brie feet on this stream. And again, for the 30-something% of you that voted yes, if you want to Google Brie Larson's feet, you go right ahead. Okay? But when you Google Brie Larson's feet, I already know what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say.
It's going to fall again.
Damn!
That's what you're going to say. You're going to say that. Oh, man. Damn. Where we at, Hailstorm?
About 1 minute.
Okay. I don't know why. What's that video called? I don't know. I think that I don't remember where I got that video from. I think Clown World might have tweeted it out, if I'm not mistaken. Clown World, maybe? I'm not sure. I find a lot of random ass videos on the internet. So, all right. GungHo Mac says, "Oh, I got that one." Slick Rick says, "It always surprises me you have Chrono Cross in the back. Never seen you as an RPG guy, but props for that. Great soundtrack and graphics for the time." So I'm actually not a fan of, not a big time fan of RPGs, but Chrono Trigger was incredible back in the day, and Chrono Cross has such an incredible opening cinematic, and the music is so good. It's not as good as Chrono Trigger, but I've always just loved the visual representation of Chrono Cross. It's a great game, but not as good as Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, man. J-Rock says, "How much for the feet?" How much for the feet? Don't make me answer that, and then I don't want to make you spin that. I mean, I gotta hold firm at $100. So drop $100 super chat. I'll do. I'm not gonna make him drop $500. I'm not gonna make somebody drop 1,000. I'll put it at $100. Okay, I'll put it at $100. So I'll put it at. God damn it! What the fuck is this stream? People are putting some big numbers, man. Holy crap. No, I'm not gonna make this man pay that much money. So, but I'd say 100. Now what I will say is then you can, and then if somebody wants to send more, to say no. But Ian says this is my fault. I mean, a little bit. Jesus Christ, these things are fucking horrible. So, 250. For that freak, it's 500 plus. Buy Jeremy 2 Fortnite skins. No, that's way too cheap. Someone get Mage Demon in here, says GungHo Mac. Mage Demon spent a lot of money on Geeks and Gamers today, so I don't think that would be right. But about tree fitty. Don't do it, Jeremy. I'm eating, says Gabe. Okay, 19 Fortnite skins? No, there's not enough cool skins to get that I care about. I only play as Snake Eyes most time anyway, that or Chun-Li. So, oh, damn, look at that. Woo-hoo. I'll take my money back to Tim Pool. Okay, that is good right there. That is good. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier just gifted a membership. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, hang on. So we have the off. Oh, I think I need to highlight this. So while we're looking at that, let me show you guys this. Looks like the officers are identified. The officers that took out the shooter have been identified. Let's see. Officers. Nashville. Give me a minute. Let me pull this up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so here we go right here. While we're waiting for other stuff to happen, let's see. All right, so we've got right there. Metro Nashville police officers. I'm not even gonna pronounce their names. Michael Colazzo and Rex Engelbert, credited with killing active shooter, a school shooter inside Nashville church. Heroes, baby. Heroes. That's awesome. So, so those are let's give them. So we got two different pictures. I'd rather them be side by side. So right there. So those are the heroes right there. So those two guys are credited. J-Rock. Oh my God. After having these wonderful heroes on screen, J-Rock. So thank you to these officers and all the brave men and women that are out there fighting for people and, you know, putting their lives on the line and everything like that. Shout out to them. J-Rock. BLFM. Oh my God. BLFM. Oh, no.
This is not okay. It's just not.
I mean, he did send 1 cent short, but he already sent a $9.99 super chat. So, you know, man paid money, so we gotta honor it, man. Before we do this, okay, just need to understand. I'm gonna lose a lot of fans when I do this because you guys have already made it very clear that like you're gonna go give Tim Pool all your money now. All those supporters that we earned, okay? And now we're about to lose all of them. So I need everybody to prepare, okay? I need everybody to prepare. But the paying customer gets what they pay for, okay? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Brie Larson's feet matter. And there you have it. There you have it. Oh my God. What happened to those feet? What happened to those feet? Oh my goodness. It's J-Rock's fault, okay? It's J-Rock's fault. J-Rock paid all this money. All right. So I've got a comment. We've got a comment from a very reliable source right now. Here we go.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody or I just saw it. Where did that? No. Guys, we're losing fans to Tim Pool now. We're losing supporters. You did this, J-Rock. You did this. The North Star has left the snake pit. The North Star is gone. It's over. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, J-Rock? Don't blame others for your grift. Oh, freaking hell, man. Thank you. Hang on. Thank you. At least somebody stayed. Whew. That was rough.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
It's over. Doug's in the chat. He's demanding refunds now. JM, the elite fan. I'm officially turning heel and supporting the Geeks and Gamers and evil twins, Meeks and Mamers. Man, it was a good run. It was a good run, guys. Thank you. Thank you. It was a good run. We had a nice little run here, the Snake Pit. We had a good run. Appreciate all you guys for being supportive. Breeze Feet kind of killed this channel. You know, look, man, like at least we have a story, okay? At least we have a story. You know, we're going to be part of the, like, you know, these channels, you know, they have all this lore, like how did these channels end or how did this YouTuber's career end? Mine will always be because I showed Brie Larson's feet on a live stream for $100 super chat. That's what people are going to go. You know, like Jeremy gave up his whole channel for $100 super chat to show Brie Larson's feet. Hailstorm, they want to give me the beard of shame.
Well, I can get to work right now.
You don't have that one already worked up?
Nah, I'll need a good hour for that one. It's gotta be special. This one's pretty special.
How about this? How about this? We will give you a bonus beard of shame for we will give you a bonus beard of shame on Friday. So Friday night, because I do the show Friday after Friday Night Tights. So whoever earns the beard of shame that day. Also, Jay Hailstorm will have several days, and he's going to work on a beard of shame for me for what I did to all of you. Is that a deal, chat? Is that a deal? Is that okay? Will that make it a little bit better?
It's gonna be like a 2-minute beard of shame, but
all right. Yes, okay. Deal. We're holding you to it. Okay, Hailstorm, got to make it happen, okay? You got to make it happen. All right. So, with that said, and thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the back and forth we have. We have a lot of fun around here. And I don't know why you guys you know, keep showing up, but I'm so happy you do. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier with a gifted membership. Kremlin with a gifted membership. Jake S. Those toes are Lamsel, like Lasim. What do you say that? Lamensal Toe Monsters Wet Dream. Orbital Goat 1970 Goat. Shouldn't Brie Larson be the one getting the beard? No, I don't think so. I think I have to be the beard. The North Star said Jack was redeemed by Funky Toes. Can we do another one? Like, can we do like the next level, like beard of shame, where we actually like we have to take a picture of somebody licking Brie Larson's toes? That would be pretty awful. That'd be next level, though. That'd be next level. All right, Hailstorm.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I've checked chat.
Okay. Sorry. There's too much going on. All right. So, yeah, you can go ahead and share your screen. All right, so you got your share. All right, so before we wrap this up, guys, I really appreciate it. J-Rock, you're the man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for being a good sport. Thank you for the chat for being a good sport. Lowbox says pineapple on pizza or sucking Bree's feet. Pineapple on pizza. Easily. Yeah, just feed me the pineapple on pizza over Bree's feet. Easily. Fatty Lotus says a special beard of shame, 2 minutes of multiple pictures of beards of shame with Sarah McLachlan playing. Oh, man. Okay. I see somebody says, speaking on the topic of games, have you ever played the Diablo series? If yes or no, are you interested in Diablo? I played the open beta. It moved past me, and it was really good. I am open to whatever you guys want. So the reason I started playing Fortnite was because it was I played it for no build. The audience responded very positively to it, and then I ended up liking the game. So if I do take Geeks and Gamers Live and make it into D-Day Cobra Gaming, if there's games you guys want me to play and you're willing to help me, you know, learn them or whatever, I'm open to whatever. I'm always open to. I work for you. I work for the audience. I always will work for the audience. Okay. So that's ultimately what it comes down to. I work for you guys. So I'm always open to stuff. So we can have the conversations like that. All right. With that said, it is time. It is time for the most important moment in the history of YouTube, the beard of shame, ladies and gentlemen. We have a person that is basically out of his mind running this country. It's basically Weekend at Bernie's. It's embarrassing. It is a disaster beyond belief. And while I didn't want to make the beard of shame about anything directly pertaining to today's unfortunate events that happened in Nashville, thoughts and prayers to every single person affected by this, and not even just those that are affected firsthand, but I think every single parent in this country is probably going to sleep a little bit less tonight thinking about what, you know, the possibilities are moving forward and worrying about your children. I totally feel that. So so I don't want to monetize that, or not even monetize, like meme it. I didn't want to even meme that. But so I think with Joe Biden today and the fact that he just went into a room, and I know it was a business meeting and all of that, or not a business, it was a prearranged thing that wasn't directly tied to giving a speech about the tragedy. How he handled it was a disaster. And this man is a complete lunatic. He is not fit for office in any way, shape, or form. So tonight we have the beard of shame. Here we go. There's no audio. There's no audio, Hailstorm. Did you not share audio? Did you fuck this up?
Did I not share it?
No, there was no audio.
Didn't give me an option. Hang on.
Oh, but Hailstorm needs to get the beard of shame now. Give Hailstorm the beard of shame. Hailstorm gets the beard of shame. That's right. Now, I'm not the one getting picked on. No, I'm not the one getting picked on. Do you want me to share it?
Hang on. Let me see. Okay, share audio.
Yeah, you got to click that little button.
Yeah.
Okay. To share audio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I shared the window and it didn't give me an option to share it.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Elizabeth.
Heartfelt.
It's all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses and everything. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
My name's Joe Biden, and it's story time. My bedroom was up against the wall where my parents' bedroom was, and my dad's headboard was there. And I remember when I was like 14 years old. I remember my dad. I could see he could hear he was just restless. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Nice work, Hailstorm. Nice work. Nice work, sir. All right, you redeemed yourself. You redeemed yourself after the boomer moment. So, all right, so that's it, guys. We're gonna call it. We got Jed here. We got Hailstorm here. Thank you guys for holding it down. Kind of a janky episode with YouTube and whatever YouTube's got going on, and obviously me running it from my laptop here. But we got through it. We had another CobraCast in the books, and we'll be back better than ever Wednesday. And don't forget Tuesday night's main event tomorrow. And that will be happening on the Geeks and Gamers channel. We'll have Geeks and Gamers Daily that's happening tomorrow morning. Those have been knocking it out of the park. And thank you to the chat for being good sports about everything. And I hope you guys enjoy this show and enjoy what we're doing. You can obviously join the Discord. We got the Snake Pit within the Geeks and Gamers Discord. And then locals, we're going to be doing more with locals. I know I still haven't done a lot over there, but we will be doing more with locals. Who's on main event? Jake the Viking is on main event tomorrow. He's going to be talking about his upcoming fight that he is having. He's having I don't know who he's fighting, but we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. And it's going to be awesome, man. So I appreciate it. The North Star's still here, even though he says another Discord, but he's still here. He hasn't left yet to give all of that money to Tim Pool. So Locals needs a better app. I agree. Their app's pretty good, but it needs a lot of work for sure. So, and I know we got the 10 minutes of Zelda footage tomorrow. We're probably going to talk about that on Geeks and Gamers Daily. So we will see. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. For Hailstorm, for Hollywood Scholar, you guys have a great night, and we will talk to all of you later. Good night, everyone.